Hello and welcome everybody to today's edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. Cancun's municipal government currently is working on turning this tourist destination into an important technology hub in Latin America, launching the new brand Cancun Tech City that will have the support of international companies such as AT&T and Karim's company. Carlos Ovañanos Rea, head of the state's Institute of Investment and Financing, explained that although the state's economy depends 95% on tourism, the communications and technology industry is growing in Quintana Roo. In that sense, the municipal government of Cancun is seeking to diversify this sector through the launching of the brand Cancun Tech City in all of Mexico by the end of 2017. The brand was already released in the United States a few weeks ago to different universities in order to attract new talent, generate a social impact, and promote Cancun not only as a tourism destination, but also as a tech hub, with state government and technology companies going hand in hand. AT&T will build an important office in Cancun that will be equipped with technological infrastructure aimed at connecting the whole state, especially at parks and public transportation units. In other headlines, billionaire Richard Branson says he's giving up control of Virgin Atlantic Airways so the airline can join what he claims will become the most important joint venture in aviation. For Virgin, the agreement with Air France-KLM means they've won a lifeline after years of difficulties keeping up with British Airways. Branson, now 67, said that the agreement linked to a broad transatlantic alliance will allow the British airline to thrive and grow in the coming decades as he grows older. The businessman will pay a heavy price for that security by giving the property to the French company and Delta Airlines, which holds a 49% stake, leaving it with only 20% of a company launched with cash from its stamp record label, and which is described as truly a labour of love. The $288 million deal that Air France-KLM will pay for its stake in Virgin Atlantic gives a clue to the British airline's overall lack of position, indicating a valuation of £709 million for the company. Moving on. Figures from the World Trade Organization show that Mexico is now ranked 4th in the world for imports of industrial robots, only behind China, Germany, and the United States. The growing need for efficiency and quality in the manufacturing process, as well as in the supply chain, are driving demand of automated robotic technology. Industrial robots in Mexico were first introduced by the automotive industry, and today they can be found in almost every industry. However, almost half of the industrial robots sold in Mexico are still being utilized by the automotive industry, followed by the electronic, food and beverage, and aerospace industries. Mexico spent $158 million on industrial robots last year. China, who in first place imported $878 million, followed by Germany with $346 million, and then the United States with $291 million. Automotive sector experts believe that by 2019, Mexico will increase its automobile production capacity, meaning that Mexico would manufacture 1 out of every 8 new light vehicles sold in the United States. At present, Mexico is the world's 4th largest exporter of autos, so this new project will only increase demand for robotic technology. And finally, let's check the markets. The Mexican peso decreased 0.07% to 17.78 from 17.79 in the previous trading session. IPC Mexico decreased 0.39% to 51,012 from 51,214 in the previous trading session. This was all for today. Thank you for staying with us. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and log on to MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.